So I'm going to tell you something about Hollywood that I just realized about 3 weeks ago. I'm going to talking to Natasha about. And like this goes for anybody that's trying to do shit in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I came here and like I was a writer, like a book writer. And I was always like, I need to prove to them that I can do a screenplay.
Right.
Because a screenplay is like an instruction manual for how to make a film or a television show.
Yeah.
And when I came as a writer, I was like, look, I think I have plenty of skill. I think it's harder to write a book, but
right.
I need to prove to you that I can do this because this is a different skill. And I embraced that.
Yeah.
But my mentality fucked me up because I started to go into every meeting and I was like super prepared and I had decks and I had like a philosophy and a theme and would just like try to show them how smart I was and that like I could do this. And, you know, they'd be like, you know what? We love this, but it's so specific. It's, you know, like you seem to already have this figured out and it's just not for us. And I'd be like, what? And I got like a lot of rejection.
Yeah.
And then what happened with Boogie, I got lucky. There was a guy at Focus Features, Robert Wallach. He read the script originally and was like, I'm not in the market for a basketball film with a Chinese teenage lead. Like, that's just a difficult film. But this is really interesting writing, and I want to meet him. Yeah. So I met him at this French restaurant on the West Side. I ate sand dabs, and I showed him the whole deck. And there was one photo in the deck of the mom dressed, and there was some inspo photos, a couple inspo photos of like Peggy Goo and the mom dressed like that, and the actor from Taipei Story. And he goes, from that one page, he was like, you had it so dialed in and so specific of like what this mom was gonna wear that I knew you had this movie in your head.
Right.
And so finally I met someone that was like, got my vision. But it's rare.
Yeah.
It's so fucking rare. And what I realized actually works better is instead of treating things like an interview or a test and like, oh, I have a script and you're gonna buy it, I started going in being like, I have an idea. It kind of looks like this, it's kind of in this world, and it kind of is in this tone. What are you guys looking to buy and do?
Right.
Okay, could I adapt it for that? Would you be interested? Hey, let's work together. And I realize in Hollywood, it's about staying alive.
Right.
If you never have a test, you can't fail, and they can't say no. But if you get them in bed and you get them going, and you just continue to take steps forward, it will eventually be made.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also think there's a lot of value in failing and being rejected. Like hearing your story, every time you thought, like, oh, I just blew all my money in Paris and I have this review and I can't Uber home, that just put you on the trajectory to the next thing and now you're here, you know, and you're going to make TV and film.
I mean, I did it that way. I only came to this realization 3 weeks ago.
No, totally. I think
this is new shit I'm trying.